like, man, and I wish that they would stop and stare and wonder where they've been, but I still think there's hope here in the end. And I know you think nobody cares, but I do. It's the same things that we wanna believe, and you know you gotta get it back somehow. Don't you think it's time you find it's crazy, but we've gotta move past this. I don't remember making promises, but I can keep a promise like this. Don't be scared now, I know it's cold, but I have been here before. I know how this might seem, but it will get better, yeah. Don't try to fight, we both know that what's here inside is right. I know you think nobody cares, but I do, and I have all along. But you know you gotta get it back somehow. Don't you think it's time you find it's crazy, but we've gotta move past this. I don't remember making promises like this, but I can keep a promise. It's crazy, the life we lead, but this is how it always will be when no one's there. I swore I will, you know I will. Don't you think it's time you find out? I know you think nobody cares, but I do.
Hello, time for another stream. Today with Sunday stories and again subscriber heart knitting. I'm sorry. And of course stream raiders, but that will take a minute because it's doing an update. So I have to wait for that to be ready. But I'm definitely going to continue knitting this heart and then making my way through my list. I have no idea which color will be next, but a good thing I'm making lists of everything. Let me see. Subscriber hearts, please open. So right now we are working on one for Proqua, and the next one will be for Daria Storm and is going to be made, let me see in which color. In orange. Hello, Peppermint Cutie. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I have decided on what to do for your ATC. Not sure if you have done the same yet, but I plan on working on it on Tuesday on stream. So let me count stitches here. Okay, almost done with the increases, but not quite. And I think, yes, Stream Raiders is finished with the update, so I can start it. I'm not sure if you want to know ahead of time what I'm making or want to wait until Tuesday. But from all the idioms I had available, I have now selected one. So there is Stream Raiders. We will have to retry this battle, but I should check my quests first. Assists, killing, event tokens, Templars and flying rogues. Okay. Then let's start this battle. Ooh, okay, they are all level 1. That looks good. They are a lot of units, but most of them are level 1 or level 5. So I'm going to place my tank. You think you'd like to be surprised, so yeah, then you should probably avoid Tuesday's stream. And yeah, not don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to put any pressure on you to do things faster, but have you thought about what you are doing yet? I know we have still time, but I'm one of those people, when I don't do it right now, then I know I'm not going to get to it until it's almost the deadline, and then I have to rush it, and I would like to avoid that. So yeah, I'm just making it my next stream project, and once it's done and going into the mail. Oh, you already made several ones. Yeah, I might make more than one, but I definitely know that I have one to make for you, and then it depends on how much time I have in between other projects, and but it's definitely not going to be my last ATC. That's for sure. So, increases are done on this heart. That's good. Tomorrow I'll have a busy day because we are helping a friend doing a move. So I'll have to lug a lot of stuff around. You'll see on Tuesday how well I survived that. But yeah, someone's got to help, right? Yesterday my partner and I did almost nothing. Well, except for things we wanted to do. I think the only thing we actually did that counts as work was empty the dishwasher and put new dishes in that had accumulated in the meantime. Other than that, we did no work at all. We needed a day with absolutely nothing. We sent my son to go grocery shopping. And I played around with some different crafts. Going to show the results pretty soon. At least some of them. Yeah, we needed that. A day with no real responsibilities. We played at the computer, I was in some streams, I read some fan fiction. Well, I played around with new to me craft and art techniques, but it was just stuff I wanted to do, nothing I had to do, and that's always different. Ooh. I caught my stitch marker on my needle. Help! Let go. Thank you. And I learned that next week we will create characters for a pen and paper role-playing game, and we'll start on March 20. And then every second Sunday I will be in an online but pen and paper role-playing. I'm getting excited for it. Oh, pom-poms are so much fun. You have never made them before? Yeah, I did some acrylic pouring. Our Aldi had an inexpensive starter set, so I decided, hey, why not give it a go, because €8, that's fine. I can afford that, and if I don't like it, I don't have to spend any more money on it. And it was quite fun. I mean, I'm probably not going to do it all the time, because what on earth am I going to do with all the stuff I create? But it's been fun to try, and maybe for gifts or for an art exchange or for something like that, I might try it again. And yeah, I love pen and paper RPGs as well. And that's why I'm so happy I found an online group. It will even be streamed. Not on my channel, but it will be streamed. So yeah, it's going to be quite fun. My son is playing and Espa B is in there. And you made a rabbit out of a sock to try something for the Easter event. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make for the Easter event either. I will have to experiment a bit. But look, this used to be see-through plastic, and now I have a very colorful display foot for my socks that I knit. And just look at the colors. Can you see the shimmer in the red? I added some gold paint to the red, so it has a metallic shimmer to it, and I love how that turned out. And this purple, I really liked what happened to the colors. And how different colors come out in different places. I mean, there is some problems, like I created apparently some air bubbles that I didn't notice, like here. But yeah, for first attempt, not too bad. I made some canvases as well, but there is more paint on them, so they are not 100% dry yet. I basically used my dining table and put plastic garbage bags on the table so I could just grab the bags and remove them with all the paint splatter. Because I don't have any area that's big enough and level otherwise except for the dining table. And I can show you images of the things I made, of the canvases I made. Just give me a second. So this one I made with the leftover paint. And I think it has some kind of galaxy nebula look to it. And the other one is a bit more random because Lady B told me to put the display foot on a canvas and then turn that into a pouring. And that's the result of that. So that's basically all the paint that ran off the foot and then moved around so it covers the whole canvas. They are both pretty in their own ways. I really like the different effects you can get depending on how you put the paint on there and how you move the canvas later. I definitely would like to play around with that a bit more. It's just too much fun. And yes, it's a mess, but it's kind of a fun and colorful mess. And if you put some kind of plastic foil like my garbage bags or something like that underneath, it's pretty easy and quick to clean up as well. I'm really happy with the results I got. I was a bit scared that as a first time thing it would come out weird, but no, I'm actually quite happy with it. But, well, to be fair, I learned a lot from watching Lady B, so... And you know, I don't start simple like normal people by just doing canvases. No, I had to start with a very irregularly shaped 3D object like the display foot. Because why not? I never do things by half. Hello Nishka, welcome in. thanks for stopping by and bringing your people over. I hope you had a great stream. I didn't have much time to watch yours today, but that's my usual Sunday problem. Not enough time before I start mine, and too many people on at once that I know and like. Oh, I know it is okay by you, but I actually regret it because I like spending time on your stream. But yeah, everyone seems to stream on Sunday afternoons for some reason. I wonder why. It's as if a lot of people don't have to work on Sunday afternoons. You made a scrunchie and started a second one. Nice. So then, let's give a shout out to Lady Niske. Wonderful person, crafter.
He's probably not watching this, but if he is, sir, screw you.
And usually she's very nice and polite unless she's talking about weird, I think it was a sexist or something, teacher or professor. So yeah. And I have more shout outs to do because there's a few more streamers in here. Peppermint Cutie does some art and some crafts and sometimes plays games. Thanks, Angelic Dreamer.
Yeah, I made it! Woo! What? No!
Oh no.
No!
And who else is a streamer that I know of? Let me check who all is on. Are you streaming again, Angelic Dreamer? I can't quite remember. You are! Oh, then, well, let's give a shout out to Angelic Dreamer, of course, as well. Because shout outs to all the streamers and all the crafters.
It's like a big octopus with some huge, chunky tentacles. You know what I've got on the brain today?
Okay, almost the same. Tentacles, testicles. I like that one. Thanks for that laugh. Then thank you for the follow, Wannabe Cat. And since we are doing shout outs, hello Metallic Cat Art. She is a streamer and crafter as well. And sometimes a gamer and all the things.
Of course it's fruit juice. Because why would it be anything else? Why does it sound so wrong to say that? Like, think about that. Fruit shoot. Fruit shoot. Fruit shoot. It sounds wrong. It sounds very, very wrong.
So I'm doing good, thanks. Your art has less clips than your games. Yeah, I can imagine. But hey, you do all of that and that's fine. So, if anyone else is a streamer, please let me know so I can give you a shout out and give you a follow if I don't already do that. Oh, I just see hello, caged animal. Almost missed the message. And yeah, if anyone has crafty stuff to share, feel free to post a link to your Instagram in the chat or to a photo of something you recently made. You can also join my Discord and post in the crafts or art channel there. And if you have a shop, feel free to post your shop link so I can have a look. Because I like to support small businesses and creative people, so yeah, give me the info and I will make sure to show it off and have a look and give you a follow and all that stuff. And for those that are new here and don't know me yet, I'm Yvonne. I knit, crochet and do embroidery. For knitting and crochet, I design patterns and sell them. Everything down here has been designed by me and the patterns are for sale. I live with my partner and my 17-year-old son here. Both might make appearances on stream. Sometimes more fun than others, sometimes just annoying if it's the teenager. But yeah, never boring with him. The regulars here know already. I doubt he'll appear today because he didn't sleep last night and fell asleep at 2 p.m. this afternoon, so I doubt he'll wake up before I end my stream. So, how is everyone doing today? Of course, the next timed message that comes after I post the Discord is the Discord again. But yeah, feel free to join and post what you do. There is a channel for self-promotion, a channel to promote your stores, so of course the general chat. There is a food and recipes channel. Yes, of course, take care of yourself, that's very important, or to quote you, self-care is sexy. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and I hope to see you soon. Angelique Trimmer, you're good. Still working on this baby blanket. You're near the end of the main part, so you can start the border soon. Nice. It's always a good feeling when you get close to finishing projects. So we soon have a Stream Raiders battle. If you play, please join us. I just posted the link in chat again. 3 more minutes to post units and after that I'll keep knitting for a while longer, and after the second Stream Raiders battle I am going to read my Sunday story, which is another Grimm's fairy tale, and today it's the Bremen town musicians. So if you like to listen to a fairy tale, you should stay for another good 30-40 minutes, and then I'm going to read to you. And I hope this one doesn't have as many errors from OCR text conversion than the last one, because that got quite difficult to read, because some words were either unreadable or it had something like heck and it meant back and stuff like that. That combined with the quite old language of the Grimm's fairy tales and Puss in Boots having some random German words thrown in there confused me a lot. Because, well, German is my native language and I'm fluent in English, but if I have to switch randomly back and forth within a sentence where I haven't chosen to go back and forth, it gets confusing. So, Stream Raiders is ready. Let's see. There we are. Our units, enemies, let's give us a boost to fight somewhere here and see what happens. I'm not sure how well we are doing here or not. But we seem to reduce the enemy numbers. It looks like a win. Yes, there we go. We have won. Most kills Fibonacci Squid, most assists Craftimon. 7 gold for everyone, 50 extra gold for Metallic Cat Art, and a Berserker Scroll for Dark Thorlin. Thank So, and on to the next battle for a silver chest. I am supposed to place? Among other things, flying rogues. Well, they don't seem to do much good here, but I'm still going to place mine to get my quests done. Oh, I have killed an epic unit. Well, then let's collect the laurels for that. Nice. You hate these hotkeys for the viewing panel. When you hit shift, it does things. How do you turn that stuff off? I have no idea what you are actually talking about. Sorry, I can't follow you right now. I would like to help, but I'm not sure, caged animal. Are you watching on PC or on mobile? Yeah, probably on PC because you hit shift. Stupid question. According to the keyboard shortcuts that Twitch has, only something should happen if you use shift and the arrow up or arrow down at the same time, and that should change the volume. Nothing else should happen in Twitch. M does random pause can be if you are not in the chat window and you hit space or K. Then it makes pause. M does mute. F toggles to full screen. But that's always when you have not clicked in the chat thingy. I'm not sure you can turn it off actually. And if you can, I have not found a way to do that yet. It's unfortunately a Twitch thing that I can't do anything about. But yes, I have randomly paused streams too without noticing. And then I wondered why nothing was happening anymore. There probably is some way to turn it off, but it might be well hidden. Guess you'll have to pay attention. Yeah, that is sometimes easier said than done. As I said, I have paused streams without meaning to before as well. So, the first part of this heart is done. Let me cut the yarn. You don't always click on the chat box, you just expect it to work. Yeah, I know. And it usually stays in the chat box, unless it doesn't. But I think that's computers for you and technology in general. Yeah, switching windows messes with that too, exactly. So, this part still needs to be done. And then I can stuff this heart and get it finished. Oh, I usually do too when I'm in stream, so a lot of the time they just run in the background and then I check emails or do some work or yeah, I'm lurking in more than one stream because everyone seems to be on at the same time and all that stuff. Your ADHD just requires you to keep something moving, even if it's just your mind. Yes, I rarely do one thing at a time. Even with crafting, I either watch a stream or a TV show or listen to an audiobook or something. Because if I just move my fingers, my mind tends to wander and then I make mistakes. But if my mind is focused on something else, I actually manage to properly pay attention to my craft as well. And I can pay more attention to what I watch or listen to when my fingers are busy. So it works in both ways, apparently. And no, I don't know if I have ADHD or not, but it is entirely possible. Because I have a lot of the traits. Not the hyperactive moving stuff, but the mental aspects. I have a lot of that. Do you do any crafts as well, Caged Animal, or? I'm always curious about people who join my stream to figure out where they're from, what they are doing. I like to get to know people and, well, I might be a little bit nosy. You do. You carve stone and wood. Oh, nice. You're trying to get back into a lot of different things. You do stream, but you haven't felt well enough to really stream. Winter just sucks. I sign that. I manage to stream, but then I don't have that many other responsibilities because I don't have a job at the moment. But yeah, I have chronic depression, and add winter to that, the fact that I don't have a proper job, and we live off one income, which kinda works, but yeah. And waves at the world in general, you know. It's just been a lot over the last 2 years. So I definitely hear you on winter sucks, but oh, I'm sorry to hear you are in pain. I never did wood carving, and we once did a bit of stone carving at school with... Now I have to look up what it's called in English. I think I know, but I'm not quite sure. With, yeah, soapstone. You broke your neck in 2016. Ouch. You have a lot of issues with it as a result. Yeah, I can imagine. And pain in your neck shoulder area, at least for me, usually leads to headaches, and you basically need that area for everything you do. So it's difficult to rest. Because, I mean, even just sitting upright, you need your neck and shoulder muscles. Yeah, I never had anything as severe as a broken neck, but I always had trouble with my vertebrae in the upper back neck area, and I once had problems with my shoulder being totally inflamed, and it's amazing when you are in pain in those areas how many movements make it worse where you didn't even think about that it affects that area. I'm really sorry that happened to you. Not well, kinda, ouch, yeah. Take care of yourself. And something a lot of people don't seem to understand, if you have something that's chronic, it's basically permanent. There are good days and bad days, but even on the good days you have some level of pain. You are out of gummies, that's why it hurts so much. I don't quite understand, I have to admit. Ah, that kind of gummies. The kind that still is not legal here in Germany, but we might be working up to that. Yeah, I definitely would give it a go as well because it's supposed to help with depression as well. And it's definitely worth a try. Without it, you would have gone insane a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know what would be if I had it, but as long as it is illegal here, I'm not taking any risks. Oh, I thought it was intentional, yes, because I'm not normal either. Normal is boring. I don't want to be normal. As I said, I might have ADHD, I definitely have depression, I have some anxiety issues, and I'd rather be weird or crazy than be normal and boring. Yeah, I have mostly depression with a little bit of anxiety. It's mostly the thought carousel that doesn't stop. Angelic Dreamer, you take one of your supplement products that you sell and it works wonders. It's preventing you from having surgery on your neck. It's called Pure Collagen Capsules. Yeah, I can see why that might work, depending on what the issue is. And pain would be number 2 for you, yeah. And pain and mental health go together because when you are already anxious, you get tense and then you hurt more. Or do you get anxious because you hurt more? And yeah. And they have studies by now that physical pain and mental pain actually happen in exactly the same area in your brain. That's why people with depression, for example, often have physical pain symptoms when the depression is bad. Or why chronic pain patients are very prone to develop depression. Not just because, well, being in pain sucks, but it happens in the same area in your brain, and your brain can't really tell, is it the body or the mind that hurts? And if it happens too often, it just gets confused. So, knitting on this heart is done. Vicious cycles are kinda your thing, and chaos. Chaos? Chaos? Who has chaos? Not me. You can't see any chaos, right? Collagen is the body's natural glue. Yeah. That's why I said I can see that working depending on what the issue is. For me, the issue is I'm slightly hypermobile. So basically, all the collagen and all the soft tissue in my body is stretchier than it's supposed to be. And it will always be. Even if I add collagen to my body, it will always be more stretchy than it's supposed to be. So my muscles actually have to work more to like keep my back and my neck straight. and then the muscles get overworked, then they tense up, then that leads to pain, then I move the wrong way with already tense muscles, and then my vertebrae get moved around. A little bit. And that leads to more pain. And you have to keep it caged or it becomes a monster, hence the chat name. Yeah. My chaos is, well, kinda tamed, but it tends to take over for a while and then I have to push it back again. But I'm good at selectively filming or photographing stuff. So it's not too noticeable. So, stuffing this heart. No, first drink some water. Hello Darth, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yes. Water, important. Do not forget to drink yours. I tend to forget mine. And then I wonder why my voice goes away when I've been chatting all the time on stream. You prefer drunk darts. Knock that shit out before it attacks. Mine is not too violent. But yeah, if I start moving my camera slightly and you see more of my area, then you can probably tell that stuff is not as neat and orderly as it might seem. And hello Tiger's Tea. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. How are you? And nice to see you again. Being autistic amplifies things, unfortunately. So you don't do things by half either. You have to go for a whole array of issues, right? Just one is not enough. All the things that make life more interesting, or how you will call it. But you are not normally aggressive, though. Well, I more thought it was your chaos that was aggressive than you. You could use some support as a single mom. It's been very hard being single so long during these times in the world. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been a single mom for most of the time that I had my son. He is 17 now. And being a single mom is exhausting. Being a single mom during difficult times, well, let's just say I'm glad my son was already 15 and pretty reasonable and taking care of lots of stuff himself when all this COVID mess started. I can definitely offer some mental support, and I can offer to listen. Because, yeah, I have been there as a single mom, so I probably know most of the stuff that can happen. And I've been a single mom with a mental illness and some physical problems, so yeah. You don't want to lose hope, so yeah. You're doing your best at work, and with your kids, it's truly overwhelming. And Kate's Animal, you don't think you could do the parenting thing? I didn't think either, and then I got pregnant, and then my partner went away, and I didn't have a choice. But I did my best, and that's what I can say, Tigers. If you do your best, that's all you can do. You are not perfect. You are human. You will make mistakes. It happens. But as long as in general you don't neglect your kids, don't hurt your kids, you are doing fine as a parent. And if you make sure you are creating some good memories as well, actively, then you are doing really fine. And yeah. And if you need to talk in more detail, feel free to send me a message if you don't want to do it here, but here is a safe space, and if anyone does not accept that, they will have to leave. So if you want to talk about something, it is safe to do so here. And hello, Andy. Welcome in, and yes, it is a sunny day here. Caged Animal, you are lonely as hell, so you know about that part of being exhausted. Yes. As I said, I lived alone with my son for most of the time that I had him, and I moved in with my partner last summer. And it made such a difference not to be the only one responsible for things anymore. To know that if I can't decide something right now, or don't want to, too busy, there is someone else to take care of the important stuff. Just to know that has helped so much. And yeah, Tigers, it's not always that we have a choice, but as long as I said, as long as you are doing your best and try to actively build good memories for them. My son is 17 now. He still comes to me to talk about problems that he has, and we still have a great relationship. Do we get into fights? Yes, he is a teenager. But, yeah. We had our problems. I made my mistakes, but we sorted it out. And if he looks back, he says he had a pretty good childhood. So it can work. Sometimes we as the parents see it as we have neglected so much, but our children don't see it that way. You're trying not to use profanity to add flair to your expressions. Well, up to some degree, feel free to swear here, but I think Automod might have a problem with that. And I don't. I sometimes swear as well. Tycho's sun's out for you as well. And to meet someone is a goal. How did I meet my partner? I actually went to online dating and met him there, and yeah. We met in person, then we slowly started meeting a few times. Then I had him meet my son so I could see if they got along, and he was my second date over the online dating. The first one got annoyed when I had to change the date, and then when I saw him, he was not happy that I had limited time. And both of those things were due to my son, so I knew it wouldn't work. So anyway, let's start this Stream Raiders battle. Do I need to fix Automod? I'm not sure. It sometimes blocks weird stuff where I'm not sure why it blocks it, but usually it works fine. And I'd rather try not to allow everything, because some things are pretty much there for a reason. Sorry, I'm getting confused because I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. So, Stream Raiders first. Most kills done by me, most assists by Metallic Cat Art. 6 gold for everyone, 1 Buster Scroll for Andy, and 25 gold for Angelic Dreamer. Congrats! So, I have to collect some stuff, and then we have the boss battle. So, please place your high level units, your epics. This is the boss battle. No, not the archer. I wanted to place my warrior here. So, please join the battle. Keep in mind, boss battle. Now I'm going back to reading chat. Online dating has been pretty depressing. Yeah, I'm not sure how it is for guys. But my main problem with online dating were the guys coming into my messages with "wanna fuck?" Basically variations on that. Not a hello, not "hi, my name is, I saw your profile, would you be interested in a hookup?" No, it was basically "wanna fuck." When I clearly had written a profile that I'm looking for friendships and serious relationships. And half the time I wrote messages to guys, they didn't write back. Yeah, I try to focus that, but I tried to do Stream Raiders, talk, and read chat at the same time, and then suddenly only stupid stuff came out. And no, it wasn't mostly bots, it was actually active accounts. And yeah, Andy, apparently a lot of that kind of men are in online dating. Peppermint Cutie, that's because no one looks at the profiles on those things, they just go by the picture. Yeah. Yeah, I know active accounts can be bots, but yeah. Or there were the ones. Oh, I looked at your profile. It sounds so interesting, and then started talking about all the stuff that I listed as I'm not interested in. And I'm like, you read my profile. Right. Most women on their profiles even say, don't just say hi dear, be creative. Like, what the fuck, how am I supposed to be creative if I'm forced to be? Yeah. I mean, honestly, I personally would have liked a hi there, I had a look at your profile and I see you are interested in ABC and hey, I like that too, and or you are from my city, and start a conversation. Not just the one hi there, but try to start a conversation. That's what I would have hoped for. And what I actually got from my partner when we were online dating. So, yeah, I got ghosted a lot as well. I think that's just one of the online dating things. And the autism thing scares people. Well, if it scares them, then they are weird. Then they don't know anything about it. So this heart is done and goes to live over there. Next heart will be started later, but this was the second Stream Riders battle. I've been on for a bit over an hour, so I'm going to take a quick break to get a hot drink. And after that, I'm going to read our Sunday story, which is today the Bremen town musicians. And I usually run a 1 minute ad during my stream, during my break. So the pre-roll ads are turned off. So I'm going to do that, and if you need to take a little break and do some self-care, stretch, get a drink, use the bathroom, get a snack, whatever it is, now would be a good opportunity to do so. And yeah, I will be back in a few minutes. Don't do anything I wouldn't do while I'm gone, and I will catch up with chat afterwards. So, I'm back. So, let's see, what have I missed in chat? How many women complain about Netflix and chill comments and D-pics? Being creative seems to be a thing guys need to do less of. Well, is a D-pic really creative? I'm not so sure, and let's be honest. Is it really a good-looking body part? I'm not so sure, but Angelic Dreamer, from a female point of view, you've just got to be yourself. The right one would love you for it. Yes, but that's not always easy to find that right one. You might need a pint. Yeah. You have 6 cats, which is too many, by the way. Well, if you say so yourself that it's too many, then it's a problem. If other people say so, what do they know? And yeah, I wouldn't say no to a pint either. You have 2 dogs, Angelic Dreamer. Oh, and I completely skipped this one from Darth. You are yourself, but you feel like a lot of times you are overlooked because you are allergic to dogs and cats. Oh, I feel you. And you love pets, you are just allergic to them. Same. Lonely people have pets. That sucks for Darth. Yeah. I know how it is, especially cat allergies for me, but I'm allergic to most animals you can have as pets, like everything in a cage. I'm allergic to the hay and straw in there, so if I'm not allergic to the animal, it's something else, so yeah. Relic Dreamer, you are allergic to kids, you have 5. And pets doesn't mean you can't be friends or try to date. Yes, I dated my partner when he still had a cat, but it was a problem when we were thinking about moving in together, because I can't live with a pet in the apartment. I can visit you and take medication. If it's more than 24 hours, I start getting serious problems. And you have no kids. So, Tigress, you have 1 cat. She is the best. I'm the best? What I'm the best for? And Peppermint Cutie, dating is so exhausting. You just want to skip to the cuddling part. Yeah, that would be great. No kidding. Yes, skip to the cuddles. Actually, we should normalize cuddling with friends, no matter their gender. Because cuddling is not sex. That would make stuff so much easier for people that are not in a relationship. If it was normal to just cuddle with your friends. I had that for a while. I lived in flat sharing with 3 guys, and we were friends before we got the flat together, and it kind of was normal for all of us when we joined each other to watch a movie together. We sat on the sofa and everyone was leaning into whoever was next to them. It didn't matter whether it was a guy or a girl. We just leaned into each other, put an arm around, and it just was normal for us. Because, hey, we are all friends here. All of us were single at the time, so we got some, human connection from it. And the honesty I shared over D-pics, it's so true. Yeah, because honestly, it's not a beautiful body part. It sometimes is a rather silly body part, but beautiful. And some guys might get jealous of their loved ones cuddling with someone else. Yeah, some people might, but if it was normal, if everyone did it, then there would probably less jealousy about it as well. But to kind of keep with what I wanted to do during this stream, I'm going to stop the music and will start reading a fairy tale. Yes, interesting, we are going from online dating and D-pics to fairy tales, but chaos? Did we mention chaos yet? That's what you get here. And yes, story time. Today's story is The Bremen Town Musicians, a fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm. There was once an ass whose master had made him carry sacks to the mill for many a long year, but whose strength began at last to fail, so that each day as it came found him less capable of work. Then his master began to think of turning him out, but the ass, guessing that something was in the wind that boded him no good, ran away, taking the road to Bremen, for there he thought he might get an engagement as a town musician. When he had gone a little way, he found a hound lying by the side of the road, panting, as if he had run a long way. "Now hold fast. What are you so out of breath about?" said the ass. "Oh dear," said the dog, "now I am old, I get weaker every day, and can do no good in the hunt. So as my master was going to have me killed, I have made my escape. But now how am I to gain a living?" "I will tell you what," said the ass. "I am going to Bremen to become town musician. You may as well go with me and take up music too. I can play the lute and you can beat the drum." And the dog consented, and they walked on together. It was not long before they came to a cat sitting in the road, looking as dismal as 3 wet days. "Now then, what is the matter with you, old shaver?" said the ass. "I should like to know who would be cheerful when his neck is in danger," answered the cat. "Now that I am old, my teeth are getting blunt, and I would rather sit by the oven and purr than run about after mice. And my mistress wanted to drown me, so I took myself off, but good advice is scarce, and I do not know what is to become of me." "Go with us to Bremen," said the ass, "and become town musician. You understand serenading." The cat thought well of the idea and went with them accordingly. After that the 3 travellers passed by a yard, and a cock was perched on the gate, crowing with all his might. "Your cries I lost my line. "Your cries are enough to pierce bone and marrow," said the ass. "What is the matter?" "I have foretold good weather for Lady Day, so that all the shirts may be washed and dried. And now on Sunday morning company is coming, and the mistress has told the cook that I must be made into soup. And this evening my neck is to be wrung, so that I am crowing with all my might while I can." "You had much better go with us," Chanticleer said the ass. "We are going to Bremen. At any rate, that will be better than dying. You have a powerful voice, and when we are all performing together, it will have a very good effect." So the cock consented, and they went on all 4 together. But Bremen was too far off to be reached in one day, and towards evening they came to a wood where they determined to pass the night. The ass and the dog lay down under a large tree. The cat got up among the branches, and the cock flew up to the top, as that was the safest place for him. Before he went to sleep, he looked all round him to the 4 points of the compass, and perceived in the distance a little light shining, and he called out to his companions that there must be a house not far off, as he could see a light. So the ass said, "We had better get up and go there, for these are uncomfortable quarters." The dog began to fancy a few bones, not quite bare, would do him good, and they all set off in the direction of the light, and it grew larger and brighter, until at last it led them to a robber's house, all lighted up. The ass, being the biggest, went up to the window and looked in. "Well, what do you see?" asked the dog. "What do I see?" answered the ass. "Here is a table set out with splendid eatables and drinkables, and robbers sitting at it and making themselves very comfortable." "That would just suit us," said the cock. "Yes, indeed, I wish we were there," said the ass. Then they consulted together how it should be managed, so as to get the robbers out of the house, and at last they hit on a plan. The ass was to place his 4 feet on the window-sill. The dog was to get on the ass's back, the cat on top of the dog, and lastly the cock was to fly up and perch on the cat's head. When that was done, at the given signal they all began to perform their music. The ass brayed, the dog barked, the cat meowed, and the cock crowed. Then they burst through into the room, breaking all the panes of glass. The robbers fled at the dreadful sound. They thought it was some goblin, and fled to the wood in the utmost terror. Then the 4 companions sat down to table, made free with the remains of the meal, and feasted it as if they had been hungry for a month. And when they had finished, they put out the lights, and each sought out a sleeping place to suit his nature and habits. The ass laid himself down outside on the dunghill, the dog behind the door, the cat on the hearth by the warm ashes, and the cock settled himself in the cock-loft, and as they were all tired with their long journey, they soon fell fast asleep. When midnight drew near, and the robbers from afar saw that no light was burning, and that everything appeared quiet, their captain said to them that he thought that they had run away without reason, telling one of them to go and reconnoitre. So one of them went and found everything quite quiet. He went into the kitchen to strike a light, and taking the glowing fiery eyes of the cat for burning coals, he held a match to them in order to kindle it. But the cat, not seeing the joke, flew into his face, spitting and scratching. Then he cried out in terror and ran to get out at the back door, but the dog, who was lying there, ran at him and bit his leg. And he was rushing through the yard by the dunghill. The ass struck out and gave him a great kick with his hind foot, and the cock, who had been wakened with the noise and felt quite brisk, cried out, "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" Then the robber got back as well as he could to his captain and said, "Oh dear, in that house there is a gruesome witch, and I felt her breath and her long nails in my face. And by the door there stands a man who stabbed me in the leg with a knife. And in the yard there lies a black spectre who beats me with his wooden club. And above, upon the roof, there sits the justice who cried, 'Bring that rogue here!' So I ran away from the place as fast as I could." From that time forward the robbers Robbers never ventured to that house, and the 4 Bremen town musicians found themselves so well off where they were that there they stayed. And the person who last related this tale is still living, as you see. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story. Ooh, Darth got comfortable listening to it. Sometimes those things intersect. Anime. Oh yeah, yeah, the online dating, D-pics, and fairy tales can be combined in anime. Sometimes more than in others. I really enjoy this part of my Sunday streams. But let's turn the music back on. And let me grab the yarn for the next subscriber heart. So I can do some more knitting. We are up to some more orange. I checked earlier. So marking this one as done and this one as in progress. Perfect. And after that we have some of that, and then I will have to see. But speaking of anime, some anime are just weird. They combine the weirdest stuff together. And I'm not just talking about the naughty ones. Some of me might probably be me not knowing enough about Japanese culture. But sometimes I have watched some anime where I just went like, what on earth is going on here? What? And my son watches a lot more anime than I do, and is picture in screen only available under a certain status with you? I don't think so. So yes, story time is done. It depends always on the story how long it goes, but it's a fun part of my Sunday streams. Hello, Lady B. Okay. Since Lady B is here and she is the reason, and she is the reason why I did this, I'm going to show off some of my results from yesterday's paint pouring adventures. First in this screen, where you can see the full thing. It's a display foot for socks. And as you can see, it's quite irregularly shaped in many places. And just look at this. How the colors ran down there. And let me see, there's a better red part around somewhere here. Can you see the shimmer in the red? That's because I put some gold paint and mixed it with the red. And I really like how the colors came up. The purple has been mixed by me from the set because that had blue, red and yellow. Yeah, I wanted to add some actual gold, but there was only a little bit left in the bottle, so... It's always that clip. Everyone seems to have one of those. But yeah, that's the result from yesterday. I don't have the canvases here yet because they were not touch dry yet. On the foot, most of the extra paint just went down, so it's a much thinner layer because it's usually standing like this, so... But I'm really quite happy with the result. And it's much prettier than it was before in being transparent. And yes, let's do a shout out for Lady B. And then we do Stream Raiders.
Art attack! Welcome, Raider. Thank you for the raid, Angelic Dreamer. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to my art room. We'll try.
Yeah, for those that don't know Lady B yet, you can see the paintballs she does, and
welcome, Raiders.
well, I could not resist trying it when I saw an inexpensive kit to experiment with at Aldi that had basically everything. And it's been fun, and I might do it again. Oh yeah, that was the raid and you had the power cut. Right, I remember. So, Stream Raiders, boss battle. Let's see, let's put our bonus somewhere over here because the enemies will be coming to us. And start the battle. Does look good. Lots of units on our side. The enemy doesn't stand a chance. Second one for today. And we have won. Most kills, Sylvan 79. Most assists, 2 dump mechanics. 8 gold for everyone. 50 extra gold for Metallic Cat art. And 1 flying rogue scroll for Melio 9876. Congrats. We defeated a boss. Yay, new map. Let's see. I need to place another flying rogue and maybe a Templar or 2. And I can upgrade a unit. Why does it sort by rarity now? I don't want that. I want it sorted by level. Thank you. Claiming the 3 laurels before I forget later. And have a look at the scrolls if I can get anything interesting. But no, nothing I want to have that's available for the money I have. So now let's see. I would say we are going up here because there we can get a skin chest. So, my flying rogue is not available right now. What was it I was supposed... I forgot what I was supposed to place. Templars, okay. Then let me go and find my Templar. There he is. Please join me in battle. Place your units. And we move on to the next subscriber heart. So I'm pretty sure I missed something in chat. I caught the stupid bot. So, Tycho said anime is very cerebral. Yes. And Lady B, you were supposed to eat during story time according to Darth, but you were feeding the Barmy army, aka the family. Yeah, I know how that goes. You've been busy in Pickle's Discord. Yeah, I saw there were messages about the next event, about the the Easter event. I haven't quite checked them yet because kind of busy here. But I see a lot of spots are already filled. I didn't even check which one exactly I got. I just saw the list was pretty full because it came up while I was streaming already. And I was kinda busy doing a gazillion things at the same time. And right now I need to focus on my knitting because the beginning is always fiddly. Oh. Nice. I like the gifts. You are hungry. Well, then get something to eat, Darth. Self-care and all that. I'd share, but I don't have any food at hand, so... Oh, by the way, can I, now that you are here, I keep forgetting to message you. Could you maybe get that third version of the of my overlay get done? Because Darth is responsible for this overlay that is much more beautiful than anything I can do. And it probably took a lot less time than my not so pretty overlay before. Because I don't really know what I'm doing when creating stuff like that. And then it takes me a lot of time, and then I get frustrated, and then I either give up or yeah. Yeah, I almost forgot about it as well, and then I had an opportunity where I basically would have needed 2 streams. And yeah. Had to make do with what I have. It would be easier if I had that third one. Because that's exactly why I wanted it. Because I did a co-stream with Frog in the Craft, and yeah, it's much easier when you can have 2 evenly sized cameras on there. Yeah. No need to hurry and do it right away. I just wanted to remind you because I was pretty sure, just like I had mostly forgotten about, it probably slipped your mind too. And lazy Sundays need to be respected. That's what the weekends are for. Only doing stuff that you want to. Yeah, it happens. I had forgotten about it until I needed it. But, well, I made do, and we got our co-stream done, so yeah. And as I said, don't worry about it. Do it at some point in the next week, and I don't have another co-stream planned anytime soon, so it's not that urgent. So, but I wanted to actually talk about the Easter event organized by Picklepuss. There will be another weight train event. A 54 hours of Easter arts and crafts event. And it will be a weight train starting on Monday, April 4th at 1 p.m. UK time, and will end on Wednesday, April the 6th at 7 p.m. UK time. And there will be lots of arty and crafty streamers involved, over those 54 hours, and I already got a preliminary schedule with the people that signed up so far. There might be changes, but as you can see, a lot of spots have already been taken. Some spots are still open on the night Monday to Tuesday. There is some openings on Tuesday during the day. And on Tuesday to Wednesday night there is some stuff open, and in the morning on Wednesday, all UK or Europe time. But if you are an arty or crafty streamer and would like to join, let me know, and I can make sure to connect you with Pickle. I don't think I can post an invite link to the Discord. If you have one from the have one, Darth, feel free to post it here. So you could do the slot after me on Tuesday. If that's still free, I don't know how many people have contacted her. That should be fine. Let me actually check. I can do it this way. Going to Pickle's Twitch page. There should be a Discord invite link there. If it loads. Hello, teenager. He woke up from his sleep.
Also kamen wir aber noch.
Yeah, or here is the Discord from Pickle's Twitch page. If you want to join the Discord and talk there, there is a channel for the event. Or you can send her a private message there. And Lady B says hello, Teen Wolf.
Hello.
He still looks very tired, but well, he basically slept for
4 hours.
yeah, 4 hours now. And seems to be kind of...
I'm thinking about buying Elden Ring.
You are thinking about?
Buying Elden Ring.
If you buy that, you are not going to buy a keyboard.
Yes.
He doesn't know whether he should buy Elden Ring or save his money to buy a keyboard.
Or to save my money to buy a violin.
Or save even more money to buy a violin. Because
Violin cool, keyboard cool, Elden Ring cool.
what kind of keyboard? The kind to make music with. Not the type on a computer with. Because, yeah. If you have limited funds, you need to make priorities what you want more. Oh, and he can go and get his glasses next week because he needs glasses, and he picked a... Well, it suits him, pair. It would look horrible on me. What are the pros and cons of both items? Well, with a keyboard he could make music, but with the game he could play. The cons of each is if he buys one of them, he can't buy the other.
Yes,
Did I get the pros and cons right, or are there any others?
almost. If I play keyboard or violin, can be creative. If I buy Elden Ring, I'm a masochistic slave for From Software. Die Macher von dem Spiel.
So,
Ja, weil es ist einfach nur Schmerz, dieses Spiel zu spielen.
yeah, so basically, if he has an instrument, he can be creative, and...
Ja, jetzt drückt erstmal streamfreundlich aus.
And... Hello, Andy. My Andy just came home. We have the whole family in here today. Caged Animal, do you now know what I mean about chaos in my stream? But, yeah. Okay, I think in the background we just figured out that my partner's brother has the game and my son can play around there to try it out. So he can form a better opinion of whether he actually wants it or not. That sounds like a good thing. I mean, I personally vote for the game because he already plays the guitar and sings, so that would be one thing less that makes a lot of noise. But, yeah, on the other hand, I'm not going to stop him from following a creative hobby and make more music. Oh yeah, there are reviews on you. The game is new and everyone is playing it and he has seen some of it, but it's always a difference when you play it yourself. I have seen games that looked pretty fun when I watched them, and when I played them myself I got frustrated. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not playing it either, and but if I look at my Twitch, half of the people that play games and tend to get newish games are playing Elden Ring right now. Elden Ring. It's apparently the new game. It seems to look good, but be pretty difficult or something like that. Yes, it's on Steam, exactly that one. Does. And, well, it's new, so it costs quite a bit of money, and as a teenager, if he pays this much, he basically puts his keyboard acquisition back for a bit. Yeah, good luck, Angelic Dreamer. It would be fun to have you in there, and if you are after me, I'm going to wade into you and would get an opportunity to watch your stream, actually. The events are always a lot of fun, and I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do. But yeah, I have a few ideas. I just will have to figure out which of them are going to be done in the time the stream takes, or just take me a little bit of work afterwards. And well, it still needs to fit the theme with Easter, so there are options. You are probably going to crochet, so I might do something else, so it's not the same craft all the time. So okay, in that week my Tuesday stream will then be an hour earlier than usual, but that's just 1 hour, so that works perfectly fine. I'm rather flexible with my time since I don't have a job, so I gave her several options. You would probably be knitting or crocheting, don't know which yet. Yeah, most likely one of those for me too, because I did embroidery on the last event and that took a lot longer than it's supposed to, but then the stream time, so I had to finish everything after stream. And it was much more fun with the Christmas event, where I actually got my stuff done on stream. And Lady B, your Wednesday stream will be a little earlier than usual too, yeah. Yes, you are a great moderator, and you care a lot about what happens, and you want things to work out for everyone and want the events to run smoothly, and that is really great to see. I'm starting to get a bit worried about my mod, because he hasn't shown up for the last few streams and hasn't messaged me, which is very unusual. So I think after this stream I will send him a message, because usually if he can't make it, Kevin tells me about it. I mean, not that I can't handle what happens in here, but it sometimes is a good thing to have a mod around. Just in case. So yeah, I hope he is okay and just life happened, but we'll have to see. So what time is it? Not too late yet. So we are going to do this Stream Raiders battle and one more after that. then I'm going to wait out. It's hammer time. You are running. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to ending my stream around 7 my time, which should give me, when we do the pen and paper RPG, should give me enough time to eat before an hour later we start playing with Borlak, Lady B's husband. And Esper B will be part of it, and my son will be in it. So we should all have time to eat after my stream, and then, yeah, be there in time for the rest of it. So, and next Sunday we do character creation, and 2 weeks after that we will start the campaign. You're getting excited for it, to see how it all unfolds. Yeah, you probably know more about it than we do, because you have the game master plotting everything. But let's see if he plots for our kind of playing. Or whether we will push the story in a different direction. You don't, that would require you listening to him. See? I would probably be too excited if I planned something like that and would talk to my partner and make sure he listens. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be fun. Cyberpunk horror mix. Sounds definitely interesting. But yeah, since that is going to start this in next month, then I'm trying to get used to the regular ending times at around 7, so Lord knows he tells you so much tech stuff you do not need in your brain. I can imagine. I mean, I know more about Warhammer than I ever wanted to know, but on the other hand, it's my partner's hobby, so I try to pay attention and keep some stuff in mind, so it's still not my hobby, and I still would not start building miniatures or playing it, but yeah, it's fun to look at his miniatures or those that others create, and enjoy the artistry involved in making them. You keep telling him he is just putting out the useful stuff, and it's no wonder that you forget lots of things. Yeah, that would probably my son, when he talks at me about games I have never even played or barely heard of, and telling me in detail, and I'm like, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. But yeah, I saw your daughter is playing Raft with him. How does she like the game? I only played it on my own, but I think it's pretty fun. She loves it. Do they build a pretty raft or just a useful one? Mine is more functional than pretty, but I have started to add some stuff that's not just the stuff you need. She's so tuned in and knows what she is doing, you just sit in awe of her. Yeah. I can see that happen. Once I have my new graphics card, I will definitely have to play that in multiplayer as well with someone else, because that probably would make it a lot more fun. They have a functional one, you think, because Borlak is practical minded. Yeah, and honestly, playing on my own, it would take so much time to collect all the resources to build the fun and pretty stuff and get it all sorted. Yeah. It's been easier to make it mostly functional and occasionally just adding, redoing the layout so it works better with the new size or with anything, with stuff like that. Oh, a Warhammer 40k mini you have built and painted. Let me see. Nice. I like the color choice. It's an Inquisition team. Okay, I would not have recognized that. The only stuff I recognize immediately is Nurgle stuff. Because it's pretty obvious. You think Borlak wants to get back into minis again? It definitely is a fun hobby, and I especially like when my partner does kit bashing and comes up with his own creative minis that where he combines stuff. And I like the way he paints them. But, well, for now, Stream Raiders. So, we are here, enemies are over there. Let's curse this batch of enemies. Because I'm trying to figure out the pathfinding here, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Neither are the units, because all of them go different ways. But, well, it's looking good. We seem to be quite successful there. And we have won. Most kills, Darth, most assists, Crafty Mom. 5 gold for everyone. 3 flag bearer skins. Scrolls. That's it. Go to 2 dump mechanics. Another 3 go to Bindiro and another 3 to Peppermint Cutie. Congrats everyone. So I get more Berserker Scrolls. And more gold. Okay. Then... well, let's just stay up there. Who do we have here? Hermes. Assassin units have double move speed and every 9 seconds become untargetable for 3 seconds. All units gain 50% defense against damage from ranged units. So, we should place assassins and thingy. What's it? Armor or melee units. That's what I wanted to say. Because our ranged will do less damage. So, join the battle, place your units. And yes, thingy is always the perfect term for everything. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, Peppermint Cutie. Thanks for stopping by. So, there was a link. Let me see. Inquisition graphics. There we are. Shiny red crossbow. Leather stuff. Nice. Nice shading on the parts as well. I like it. Oh, and the mechanical eye there. Going to make it a bit bigger. And looking a bit scruffed at the sleeves here. Details like that, I like them. Doesn't look all nice and clean and unused. Okay, and Grey Knight Kill Team. Making that a bit bigger too. Nice glowy eyes. I like them. I'm going to have a look at where I posted my partner stuff. No, I'm just going to grab it from the picture share. Give me a second. I just need to go through my way too big folder. I need to sort some of this stuff again. Okay, I probably sorted this stuff. Okay, there we have, I don't exactly know what it is. It's a dragon with a sorcerer thingy on top. Don't ask me what game it is from, if it's Warhammer or not, and what exactly it is. But he made this one as a birthday gift for me. what else do I have? I do have more photos, but why can I never find them when I want to? Nope, I have moved them somewhere safe, but yeah. I can't find them right now. Welcome in, Makiken. Thank you so much for the wait. Makiken is a German streamer who does a lot of games, and on Sunday he does art, and
Sieht ein bisschen gruselig aus, muss ich gestehen, aber
he streams
okay,
in German.
Auch den Teil gucken wir uns an, was da so passiert ist. Von 2000. Das so diese Zeit, wo die Siedler, Lemminge, die haben ja alle dann nochmal ihren Aufschwung bekommen als 3D-Version. Oh, es kann nur werden.
So yeah, he streams in German. He's a very nice person. Very relaxed streams all the time, great community. So if you speak German or understand German, I can only recommend having a look at his streams. And thanks for bringing everyone over here. I guess most of you know me, but yeah, this is what I do on my streams. I knit, I crochet, I do some embroidery and art stuff like this. And yes, that is the German saying, sew a button on someone's cheek. Jemandem einen Knopf an die Backe nähen. You seem to like it. So yeah, I'm knitting subscriber hearts right now. That's something I do for every first time subscriber. And they all live in a big vase over here that's overflowing by now, so I need a new one. On Sundays I read a story in English. Right now we are going through the Grimm's fairy tales. Today I read the Bremen Town Musicians, Bremer Stadtmusikanten. But that's already over. And feel free to write in German in the chat. I can translate. But since most of my viewers are not German speaking, I'm going to stick to English here. But in chat you can use both. Wenn ihr wollt, gerne Deutsch im Chat. Ich kann übersetzen, aber meiste meiner Zuschauer sind nicht deutschsprachig, deswegen normalerweise streamen nur auf Englisch. Your English writing is more than terrible. Well, you are doing fine so far. I need to count stitches. Okay, not done yet with my increases. You have to go to the kitchen to prepare lunch. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for bringing your people here. Enjoy your food. And I will see you in your stream very soon. Have a great rest of your Sunday. So we were just talking about Warhammer miniatures because my partner builds and paints them, and Darth Thorlin here in chat does as well apparently. There's so many ways how you can be creative, create art. I like it, and I like to find so many other creative people here on Twitch. You feel like playing some Xbox. We'll catch you later. Yeah. Enjoy your game. Thanks for being here. It was great talking to you. And as for everyone else, have a great rest of your Sunday. I hope to see you soon. And yes, we play Stream Raiders. If anyone plays and hasn't placed units yet, please click the link in chat and join. Thanks for posting that, Darth. 16 minutes about until the next battle, and after that I'm going to look for a raid target because I need dinner as well. I hope my partner is going to make it. I think I'm going to send him a message so he does not forget about time. Because on stream days my partner or my son take care of cooking. Since my son is actually awake again, he might even be doing it, but yeah. A reminder about checking the time and getting dinner started can't hurt. Because we all have a tendency to get absorbed in what we do and forget to realize how late it already is. And then we are all standing there, I'm hungry, I need food now. so too, right? I fear we can all hyperfixate on stuff we are doing and ignore everything else. And once we realize we are hungry, we are so hungry that we basically need food exactly that moment. Oh, and since I'm doing shoutouts for people who stream, let's shout out Nettycrafts.
Nein, nein. Ich komme mehr in die Richtung.
I really need to play Unravel. Is it as fun as it sounds? Because I wanted to try it a while ago, but never got around to it. I mean, as a knitter, I basically have to play that game. It's really cute. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't really pay attention now. Do you stream in German or in English? Just so people know what to expect on your stream. I sometimes don't notice which language I'm listening to because I understand it. So, yeah. But yeah, Nettycrafts is a very nice person as well. I know her from Makiken's streams and some others. She's part of that wonderful community where you can talk as well about basically everything, get support, and are taken seriously when you say you have a problem. Nobody is dismissing you. They might not understand what's going on with you, but, well, they listen and say, I'm sorry that you have a problem and that this is a problem for you, and yeah. So far you mostly talk in English, if at all. Games you always play in English, but as you didn't really have many viewers and all German ones, you then talked in German, of course. Yeah. I get that. So you make it dependent on the audience. Hello Liv, welcome in. I hope you are doing well. And as the name says, Nettycrafts crafts as well. So part of the crafting community too. And right back at you, Liv. I'm doing fine. We had a great sunny day, and yesterday I rested a lot and just did some art for fun, just to try it and experiment, and yeah, good weekend so far. Not so much looking forward to helping with the move tomorrow because so much physical work. But well, someone's got to help a friend, and I did some paint pour because I bought a... Yes, of course you can call me Red. I bought a cheap set at Aldi to play around with, and I did a few things. I had 2 canvases and this sock display foot for my hand knit socks, and it was transparent and boring and ugly, and I made it pretty. Pretty and shiny. There is some gold shimmer in the red, and the canvases I don't have here because they were still a bit tacky because there is more color on them, but I can show you photos of them. I placed the sock foot on one canvas and used the paint that ran down for this one. So this is the result of the first canvas, but this is really just the paint that ran off the foot, and then I moved it around a bit to cover the edges. And this one is where I used up the remainder of the paint and poured it all in the center with a slightly swiveling motion, so it wasn't quite even. And then I moved the canvas in kind of circles to get the color more out, so I still have that kinda round bit in the middle, and I think it has a bit of a galaxy-like look to it. The photos don't show the metallic shimmer in there, but I'm really, really, really happy with how they came out. Especially since that was a first attempt. But, well, I talked to Lady B before, I watched her streams, and she is a pro at paint pours, and she gave me some advice on what to do, what not to do. So I at least had kind of an idea of what I was doing there, but it's still very different when you have to do it yourself, so yeah. I'm happy with the results, but I learned a lot as well, like use black very sparingly. Black was the color I had the smallest amount of, and yet it features heavily in all of the things, so next time I want to add a bit of black, I should definitely use even less. Oh, thank you, Liv. I take that as a great compliment that you would hang that on your wall. And yeah, the Unravel game is very cute, and I should definitely play it as a person who is knitting and if I like puzzle platformers. Yes, I do. And it's so beautiful from the backgrounds and animations. Yeah, I guess that will probably be the next game I buy then. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing with the paint pour yesterday, and it will most likely not be the last time I have done that. But yeah, I will never do it on stream unless I get some more space to do it, because I can't do it here anywhere near my computer. I think sometimes Twitch is just weird, and I had that with, I am sure I followed this person and then I wasn't following them, so yeah. Sometimes Twitch is weird. thanks for following again. You are trying a new game for Nintendo Switch. It's a drawing program called Colors Life, and it turns the console into a drawing tablet. It came with a pressure-sensitive pen. Oh. Well, I can't draw, so it's not going to be for me, but it definitely sounds like fun. And hello, Borlak. Welcome in. Just in time for the end of my stream, it seems, because I'm going to do the next Stream Raiders battle, and then we are going to wait out, because I'm trying to stop my stream about an hour before our role-playing starts in the future, so I'm starting today to get used to it. I will need some time to eat in between my stream and joining the game. And let's give a shout out to Borlak as well. He is Lady B's husband. He is a tech guy. He plays lots of games on stream. Last, he plays with their daughter.
I'm just waiting for B to do it, let's not lie.
Look, can't do it. I'm gonna go and get 10-minute juice.
Do it. I'll do it. But
Go
I'm
on.
gonna do it like William Shatner.
Oh yes, do it.
Go on
The
then.
Speaking for
I am a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here.
And yeah, this clip was one of the RPG sessions, and starting on March 20, he will be doing a new round of RPGs. This one is cyberpunk horror themed. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And Cap is the one doing the teapot song. Yeah, Cap will be in there as well. Teen Wolf will be in there. I will, and Esperby will join us. So 4 players, 1 game master, and an interesting setting. We are going to make characters on next Sunday, and 2 weeks after that, on March 20, the RPG streams will start at 8 p.m. Central European Time, 7 p.m. I think UK is GMT. Keeping my time zones right, but yeah. And the RPG streams will be every second week, starting March 20, if anyone wants to join. UCT. What is the difference between UCT and GMT? I really UTC, yeah. This is so confusing to me. But I'm done with the increases on this heart. Tops will happen later. We have Stream Raiders almost ready. So let's already have a look at it. GMT stands for Greenwich Mean Time, which is in England. The French didn't like calling it that, so you agreed to start calling it Universal Time Coordinated. So it basically is the same, yes? Why make it easy and not complicated? Krimpfmumpf. So, Stream Raiders, battle. No, not cursing enemies. Let's first battle here and see what happens. We should easily win this one. I'm saying and then noticing that there's more enemies than there's us, but... Thank you for the follow, Angie. Welcome in. We are almost ready to wait out after this battle. We are doing good here. Yes, we are winning this. And we have won. Most kills, Andy. Most assists, Metallic art. 5 gold for everyone and 3 rogue scrolls for Andy. Congrats! We will continue this next time. Just let me check anything in the quests that I collect. Yes, here. And then let me use my laurels. I already got the free ones. Let's see what I'm getting. Gold and scrolls. Okay, nothing new here. Then let me have a look at what I can buy for my gold. Centurion scrolls is not bad. And healer scrolls, which means I can upgrade my healer and my centurion. Nice. Hello, one clumsy bat. You come in just as I'm about to end the stream, unfortunately. I've been knitting today on subscriber hearts. This one I finished earlier. I'm making them for all first-time subscribers and they can pick from a bunch of yarns. And on Sundays I always read a story, but around 5 p.m. Central European time. That's 4 p.m. UTC. So yeah, and now it is about dinner time for me. So I'm going to find a raid target. A fun one, someone doing crafts preferably. Let's see who is online. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. Lots of people online today, but lots of... Okay, I think we are going to wait Mrs. OAF5. She is a wonderful person. She is very creative, does lots of crafts, and she is organizing the 100 artist raid train, which happens from April 21st to April 24th. And she has made 100 artist trading cards and sent them out to 100 creative people who all sent her a card. And I am part of the event that started me on making ATCs. This is my most recent one, inspired by idioms from my native language. I made it for a trade with another crafter, And this was her idea to do the idioms because she is French and lives in the UK. I am German. So, yeah. This is the saying to sew a button on someone's cheek, which, literally translated makes no sense, but it means to fool someone, to trick someone. And this is my interpretation with some embroidery and stitching. Because I can't draw to save my life. But yeah, we are going to wait Lady B. Not Lady B, Mrs. O. I just read Lady B and said that, but yeah, here is your wait call. For all subscribers, there is the sub-wait call with my own emotes. I mean, I could wait Lady B, but she's not streaming at the moment, so that would not make much sense. So I'm thanking everyone who was here today for joining the stream, for chatting, for playing games with me, for lurking, for however you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for the new follows, Wannabe Cat, Nettycrafts, Rangy, and for the waits, Makiken and Lady Niske. I hope to see all of you soon. Next stream will be on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Central European Time. Bye! Okay, my credits are still a bit chaotic, but there we go. It is supposed to show weights as well, but apparently it doesn't. Well, at least it's showing the new followers, so I will have to work on my credits. Anyway, see you soon, and please say hi to Lady B for me as well.
I'm gonna run because it's like